counter shot. The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punching. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. He threw the hook, didn't land. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. As well to block that left jab. Blocks that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance without a doubt.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They got out of the way of that right hook. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Incredible work rate. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have... Whoa, wait a minute! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Swinging at this with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who would have thought Ali would get routed? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're better than that. Get your mind back on the job. You were smart, you weren't loading up. Beat him something like that. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end and think about what to do. Good work. The judge working.
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protection, everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A perfect counter shot. That jab was blocked. His stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. He blocks that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Jab slick, just keeps tracks. Don't worry about that round.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He misses with that jab. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Come on, you're better than that. I need you to focus on what you do. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
They got out of the way of that right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice defense on that hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
Few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
And we enter the ninth. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
His stamina is off the charts. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They exchanged punches. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, no! Ali is down! He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin is standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Big deep breaths. Cut. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Get out there and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that up. But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get...
And here comes the 10th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this... You watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
You had everything in the bag. Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Get this boxing back together.
Let's start 11. He let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an ending out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
It's all offense all the time. Good counter punching. Stamina is off the charts. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
greatest has been dazed. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Keep smart. Just the same. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've been coasting. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful, right? Because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. The jab's working nice.
And there's the bell to start round 12. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big swing and a miss with the hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over. And it's okay to take a knee.
That's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
6, 7, 8.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.